start. Hi, it's Amanda. Welcome back. If you've been watching my channel recently, I have been doing ceramic tiles using Windsor Newton Galeria acrylic paints in the colors Windsor blue, powder blue, silver, and white. And I don't know if I had the clip at the beginning of this where I had the 4 cups set up and I layered my paints, so I'm just going to tell you real quick. This one is layered with white, Windsor blue, silver, powder blue, and white back on top, but it has sat for so long while I've recorded my other videos that it's already started to kind of mix together. And that's how my last one turned out, and it ended up, I liked it really, really well. So I'm going to flip this one over and see what happens. Whoa. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. And I have so much paint on my gloves. I hope that doesn't mess this up at all. I have so much paint. Why don't I just go ahead and make sure I put blue around the edge. Well, it's not going to come off on there. Put blue around the edges in case I don't get the edges, maybe, while I wait. I don't know if that's getting on there. I don't know. Now I'm touching it. I had the same gloves on from my last video, so I don't know. I'm getting paint all over this by touching it. I don't know how that's going to affect it. I think that there's so much paint in my cup that when it runs over it won't matter. I ended up with more paint than I intended, so I have a lot left over that I'm going to use for something else in the future. But I got a little bit heavy when I was layering, so I had to mix up a little bit extra. But I think that this has pretty much come down, so we're going to lift it and see what we get. It is so pretty. I'm going to let it sit for a minute just to watch it spread out so that I can decide which way to tilt first. If you have seen my last 3 videos, then you know, but if you haven't seen my last 3 videos, I did my layers. This one, I don't even remember what was in the bottom. I think it was white. I did white, Windsor blue, silver, and then it was the powder blue in this one that had 1 drop of silicone. And then I had to mix up more white to put on top. So it was the powder blue in this one that had the silicone. These paints are just Floetrol and water. I keep saying Floetrol and water. I don't mean that. This is just Floetrol and paint. There is no water in these paints. I really liked the consistency that I got with just Floetrol and paint with this brand, so I left it that way. Let's pop us some air bubbles. If my torch isn't out of butane. There we go, pop in some bubbles on top. Ooh, popping, I don't know if we're popping bubbles or what we're doing over there. Oh wow, that looks really cool whenever that happens. That probably means that my torch is too close. But I like all the little pinhole looking stuff. I like it like that, so I don't care. The lacing, it looks like lacing with the silver. The silver dries gorgeously. I've used silver in a lot of my other tiles. It dries really pretty. Okay, so this time I'm getting some cells that I like over here. I'm not getting a whole lot over here yet. Here we go. Let's bring some more heat to it. Get a lot of those little places. Okay, I can hear you screaming at me. The people that are watching my video, I can hear you screaming, saying, stop it, you're getting too close, you're getting it too hot, you're doing it too much. But Amanda likes to do what Amanda likes to do. Okay. I think that looks really cool. It brought all the different colors up so that it's going to help me get more of the look that I want once I stretch it out. I like these cells over here right now, so I'm going to go I'm going to save that corner for last probably. I'm going to go this way. Make sure we get the corner, which it didn't get it super great. Maybe go this way. I know you can't see that way very well whenever I do that. I'm sorry. I'll try to zoom when I edit so that you can see that better. I'm losing so much of that Windsor blue. But now we'll go this way over here. I'm getting some cells on your right side that I like now, my left side. I may have ran too much paint off of it already. I don't know. If I did, I'll just scrape it up and put it back around the last edge to make sure we get enough on there. Okay, and now I'm going to tilt it back this way before I go for this last corner so that I don't stretch all that stuff out. I want to try to keep it circular a little bit more. And that's my favorite part. So instead of losing that, that's my favorite part on this one. Instead of losing that, I'm going to put all this paint up here so that that's what runs off. And that way I can save a lot of that right there. I hope. Maybe not. I might have to stick my finger up there and kind of stick my fingers up there and kind of catch those cells. And don't let them run off. Okay. It's here. Well. Well, I didn't quite catch them. I didn't quite save them. Oh, we don't have paint there. Okay, well anyway, I'm gonna go back this way to, I did save one right there and one right there that's a little bit oddly shaped. So I'm gonna bring all the paint back this way. I like how that Windsor blue is so dark, but then whenever it mixes with that powder blue and that white, like it's so dark right there, but over here you can see it's mixed with the white and maybe the powder blue, and it's kind of lightened it up some. Very pretty. These 4 tiles that I've done in this series have all used the exact same colors. I just layered my cups differently each time, and that's how they all turned out so different. I think that's really cool. Whenever I pick some colors to try, I like to do that. I like to use them. Here, we didn't get that very well. I like to use them each 2 or 3 different times, at least 2 different times, and sometimes 4 times, just to try them differently each time so that I can see how they come out differently depending on minor changes. And wipe underneath, and I think we've gotten all the sides. Now I just want to take a look at it and see what I want to do with it. What I want to do first is, now my torch is all blue because my gloves have been blue, 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 blue. I want to torch and see what else we can get. Darn it, this torch. I have, I don't know what I was going to say. All right. Okay, I really like that. I don't know if I want to tilt around a little bit more or just leave it alone. My first several pieces I have, like I've been saying in these videos, I have tilted too much. So right now I have a lot of what I like. There's a little bit that I don't like, a little bit I wish that I could have saved. But overall, I have a lot that I like, so I may just leave it alone. There's a little bit too much paint, but it'll run off over time, or I'll scrape it off or something. And it may not, I mean, it'll be too much paint. Maybe I should have ran more of it off, but I don't want to muddy it all together by running too much of it off. I mean, I don't think it would muddy this time, but I don't want to lose what I like by running more paint off. I don't know if that's bare. I can't tell if this spot over here is bare tile or if it's silver or white, so I'm just gonna touch it with what's on my gloves to make sure that it's covered. And I think that's it. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share my videos with anyone who may be interested. And I have all the leftover paint in the cups. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to try to do a 5th tile by using all of the leftover paint, or if I'm just going to store them away for now with all of my other leftover paints so that I can do a big leftover paint piece in the future. Wow. I'm loving this set of tiles. Really loving it. At the end, I'll take some pictures of this. I'm sorry, I'm holding it way back here. At the end, I will take some pictures of this and put it at the very end of the video. I can't even talk. At the end, I'll take some pictures of this and put it at the very end of the video, so please stick around if you want to see a close-up. I may wait until they dry a little bit to put some dry pictures at the end. Because I'm recording these ahead of time, I'm leaving for... Sorry, my dog is dreaming. She's asleep and she's making noise because she's dreaming. She's okay though. I don't know what I was saying. I'm going to take pictures of these and put it at the end of the video. I'm doing all of these ahead of time because I'm leaving tomorrow to go on vacation. So it will be a little while before I edit and upload these videos. So I may get a chance to get dry pictures tomorrow morning before I leave. If I do, I'll put those at the end as well. So thanks for watching. Bye. As usual, I took some pictures of this tile while it was wet, and I flipped it around in all 4 directions so that we can look at it. It takes me a while to decide how I think a painting should go. I have to look at it all the different ways before I can decide. Here's a collage of all the 4 ways. And here are some dry pictures that I took outside in the sun. I really love how the blues pop in these tiles so much once they're dry and when they're out in the sunlight. I really like this set. This is the 4th set, and I did do an extra 5th one, but it's not part of the set. Here's the collage of the dry photos. And I just wanted to say again, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share my videos with anyone who you think might be interested. And check back soon for more painting videos. Bye!